Let's get this show started!
Right. Okay.
My man DC has never had sushi before.
But you've never steered me wrong before, so I'm gonna try this.
All right, here we go. I might be steering you wrong right now.
Oh man,
that's not bad.
It's good.
It's
man.
not. It's really good.
It's good.
I took it like my son takes his medicine.
You just gotta get over.
It was actually really good.
It's really good. It's really good.
Oh my god!
You just gotta get over the idea.
No, I chewed. I took a couple bites and chewed it. I'll try something next time. Give me the next one. Give me the next one.
All right, we gotta record it. DC's
Load
first
me up.
sushi.
it looks pretty clear that Israel Adesanya's next title defense will not be against Khamzat Chimaev. In a recent interview with Submission Radio, Coach Eugene Bareman said that Chimaev hasn't done enough to earn a shot against Izzy. Bareman clarified that they're in no way shying away from the challenge. He just thinks Chimaev needs to climb his way up at middleweight. He said, "Has Khamzat fought at middleweight yet? We can't be ridiculous. This is the most prestigious title in the sport. Sometimes business takes precedent. I understand that. You're just devaluing the organization. You're devaluing the sport. You're devaluing everything that we've stood for. At the minimum, fight 3 guys that no one's ever heard of, like Pereira. I'm not arguing against fighting Khamzat. I think Khamzat would be a great fight. He's a big name, he's a challenge, and we're all about challenges. He brings high-level MMA wrestling to the sport. That's a challenge, and I love the challenge, but I'm arguing for the prestige of the UFC, for the brand, and for the sport. Khamzat would be a great fight, and like Israel says to all these opponents, I hope you go out there and get the job done. Do your job so that you can see him."
You go.
During a recent interview on the Pat McAfee show, UFC President Dana White was asked about Jon Jones' future. He revealed that Jones disappeared and he hasn't heard anything from him since his win over Cyril Gane last month at UFC 285.
Then he pops up and says he wants to fight one of these guys. He doesn't care who it is. He'd have fought Francis, he'd have fought Stipe, Cyril, whoever it is. Then he comes in and he starts talking like, I'm gonna walk right through this guy. I'm gonna make it look so easy. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a pretty bold statement to say when you. Then he does it, and poof, he's gone again. Jon Jones goes back underground, and and let me know when the Stipe fight's done. And he is a fascinating, talented artist to deal with.
So you have not heard from him since?
Wow. I haven't heard a word out of him.
What do you mean? Like, hey, John, congratulations on the...
On.
David Copperfield.
Yeah.
That is
He's
all...
back in New Mexico doing whatever he does, man. He's shooting guns. He's got German Shepherds. He's, doing his thing.
On his Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping explained why Alex Pereira should aim for a trilogy bout with Israel Adesanya instead of moving up to 205.
So, according to Izzy, he's closed the chapter. He's closed the book. That's done and dusted, and he's moving on. According to Dana White, there's a potential that Pereira might move up to 205, which is a potential. But if he doesn't, I still believe the next fight that needs to happen is the rubber match, because it's one apiece. Forget about the kickboxing stuff. If you don't, it's 3-1. But in the UFC, it's one apiece. They were both stoppages. They were both title fights. You know, if we're going to close this chapter once and for all, the natural course of events, and this is neither because I'm an Izzy or a Pereira fan, it's just what always happens. That's why we've got Juliana Pena taking on Amanda Nunes for the 3rd time. It will be very telling if Pereira's not making the noise for the rematch. Because as we 100%. Said before, it's not easy to come back when you've been knocked out. If he doesn't make noise and ask for it, if his team, his management, his fans, if they're not all making noise and campaigning on social media, well, then of course it just moves on and maybe goes to 205 or whatever, fights whoever, you know. But he has to make noise. He has to say, listen, do the right thing. But if he doesn't, that's on him, I guess.
Sean O'Malley has shared some advice for Raul Rosas Jr. following his first career loss at UFC 287. While speaking on his Timbo Sugar Show podcast, O'Malley advised Rosas Jr. to take 2 years off and just focus on improvement.
Doesn't mean Raul Rosas Jr. is done, but I mean, it's like, where do you go from here? Maybe you don't even sign him at that age. You let him fight for 2-3 years, rack up some more wins. This kid's coming in 15-0, undefeated. You know what I mean? I think it's just, but UFC's, that's the risk they're willing to take. Hey, we're going to have a potential star. He still can be. Well, I don't know. Yeah, what's next for him? I think, yeah, like you said, there's definitely guys in the division that he can go out there and beat, but I don't even think he needs to go out there and get a win. He needs to go out there and get better. 2 years. Take 2 years off. Lift, grind.
Because you said he was walking around.
He said, Daniel told me, I never seen it. Daniel said he was 140 fight week. He's 4 pounds overweight. I don't think he should go to 25. I think he should stay at 35. Just don't fight for a couple years. Get good.
Yeah.
And just improve everywhere. Come back. You're 20 years old. He wants to be the youngest champ. Maybe that humbled him a bit. Okay. Well, that's not, I mean, it's not realistic. Take 2 years off. You're 20. Still have a possibility.
Here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. 3rd place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named UFC News and Memes. Our 2nd place meme was also found over Facebook and was posted by a user named The Meme Elite. And our top pick was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named Wonderbread MMA.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.